if you just want to make without paying monthly, you know what I'm saying? Adobe, you gotta pay monthly and all that, and I feel like that's a waste, bro. If you don't got the money right now, you know what I'm saying? So why spend that money when you can be put it on your clothes? You know what I'm saying? And also, by the way, right here, how you say this? Siegs, I guess. Vector mockups. Look at all these mockups, man. I mean, a lot what you can choose from. He got other like manufacturer sources from UK and Europe. He got shoe mockups. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot. It's all about your creativity at that point. But I can show you the software I use to make my mockups for the free ski, man. For the free ski. I'm gonna show y'all like step by step everything, bro. So but boom, it's called CADWorks Live. So you go on CADWorks Live, make an account. It's free. Takes like probably like 15 minutes for it to approve. You got to go through like your email, and then once you have an account, you go right here to design, launch Design Studios. Now, boom, this is the software. So if you get the mockups like I showed you, you'll be able to look at all these options, man. For $28. I mean, I got it for free, low key, because I had like the first one he had, like a breaks ago, he had another one where it was just like hoodies and sweatpants and I think like a work jacket. But now he got flares, you know what I'm saying? Denim flares, flare stacks, flare sweats, you know what I'm saying? Glasses, like there's a lot of things you can choose from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean you won't be able. There's a contract too. Like you can't just like make mock-ups and sell them and sell it to people. You know what I'm saying? It's only for personal use. So if you got a clothing brand and you want to make mock-ups and send it to manufacturers and tech packs, that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of mock-ups to choose from. A lot of options, different cut size. You can customize the measurements, everything. But let's let's before I even make the mock-ups, I like to have the logo made. So we can go over here. Let's go back right here. So boom. So now we need a logo, right? So we need fonts. There's fonts you can use in there, but I like choosing my own fonts. So there's this site called defont.com. Defont.com. So you go over here, you know what I'm saying? Click all new fonts. Updates every single day with new fonts. And you can come over here and type up like anything. So let's think of something. Do world wide. No, I don't know. Worldwide. Let's see what the worldwide. So worldwide. You can just scroll. Oh, and another thing is, so you don't get sued, click on 100% free. That way, some of this you can't use for. Some of them's only for personal use only, so you won't be able to sell it. I usually click 100% free. That way you can sell them and you won't get sued. This looks pretty dope. But Yeah, it has themes as well too, so you can go over here, click on themes. You know what I'm saying? If you want a specific theme, but just scroll. You know what I'm saying? Scroll and see whatever one you like. I'm trying to do something not too crazy. Just for the sake of example, let's just use this. Even though, so get over here, click download. Now you downloaded the image. Nice sugar. That's the name to the font. So you go back to CADWorks Live, add text. Let's put world. Now I'm just gonna do world and then wide because I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. So you go over here to upload fonts, browse. Now you gotta look for that font you just downloaded. Nice sugar is the name. So you look for the name. Oh, and you can only. So when you let me go back real quick. I forgot to say something. Hold up. Oh yeah. So you can only select TT files and zip files. That's the only files that CADWorks Live can do. It can't do any other files. So if you go back over here, you see how right here it says TT file. You got to before you click on which font you use, make sure it says TT files or zip file because that's the only file that CADWorks Live can use. Yeah. So I mean, you're very limited with this software, but it's all free. So I mean, depending on how creative you can want to get, you know what I'm saying. But if you ain't got the money, there's no excuse. There's a lot of free things, you know what I'm saying. So, and it says over here, font is 100% free for personal and commercial use, so you can make money with it. Let's go back. So once you get the font, it gotta be a zip or a TT file. So boom. So this is a TT file. It's able to import it. Here it is. Now you can add an outline to it. Let's put like a light blue outline. You know what I'm saying? And I like to make it like the width a little thick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But because when it's too thin, you won't really see it. So now it stands out a little more. You know what I'm saying? You could change the color if you want to. So like you can do like powder blue with that. You know what I'm saying? Add a little more. Do 15. Boom. So there's the first one, right? Oh, also this is what I'll do. You can add effects. So if you wanted like to add a little contour to it, or like arch. Let's make this a circle text because I want to add like a something else. So let's boom. That's world. Now wide. I want it to go under. So let's add another text. Actually, what I do, I usually just hit Control D. That copies it, right? So it's the same size and color, and you ain't got to go back and do all the, you know what I'm saying? But we want this to go like opposite, so let's hit this one. Oh, you gotta remove this one, so I gotta remove this first, and then so this one, you see how it arches like the opposite way? There we go. Alright, now it's a little too. Don't look solid a little bit. Now, if you want to add a little, there's other sites you can use to get vector. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me show y'all. I gotta keep going back and forth because I got two screens. So just bear with me, bro. So there's sites where you can buy vectors, Earth, silhouette, vector, globe, or we should have done globe. Yeah. So you kind of want it to be black and white, something simple, cause you know what I'm saying. This looks tough right here. Kind of want Africa to be in the center, bro. You know what I'm saying? See, you can scroll, see which one you like. Oh, I forgot to put free, but for the sake of that, do free when you search up so you don't get copyrighted and all that. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of examples, I'm gonna just download this one. So boom, save it. World map. Save it into your downloads. Boom. Now, go back to import that image. Hit import images. Browse. Now I gotta browse back through that PNG file. Now I can open it, right? Boom. Now I can't change the color right now because it's not vectorized. So to change the color and customize this, hit convert to vector. Now this part, this is how you vectorize. You see how there's this white background? To get rid of that, you have to click on this. Boom. Select the background. Now that I selected the background, boom. Hit the black part. You don't want too many colors. You know what I'm saying? So try to get like the edge. The edge is black. So so if it's like that's why I mainly do black and white silhouettes, because it's easier to vectorize. When it's multiple colors, it won't be able to vectorize. So it didn't come out as I thought it would be, but you know what I'm saying? This is solid. That's why you gotta get like actual vector. That actually don't look too bad. But that's why you gotta get actual vector PNG, so it's easier to vectorize and it comes out perfectly. You know what I'm saying? But you can Google. So, boom. Now I'm able to work on it up with this Dallas bluish. Now what? Same width, so it all looks the same. Boom. Now, that looks pretty tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. That looks pretty tough. So boom. I might end up using this for. So now, kind of get it straightened up a little bit. Now you got a logo worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So condense this. To condense, go to shaping and condense it together. Now it's all together. I can change the size. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to add. Let's go back real quick. So if you don't have the Siegs mockups, you can Google like free. Let's try like free vector hoodies. You gotta look for like black and white ones. That's why I suggest get that $28 mock-up, and then you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? Because these won't come out. This is probably a good one to use, but you gotta use one that's just black, white, and just simple lining. You know what I'm saying? But or you can look up sketch free vector sketch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get the best options, but this looks pretty solid and doesn't look too bad. But like I said, if you got Siegs, the Siegs mockups, if you have the Siegs mockups, you can you have the Siegs mockup, all you gotta do is hit import, go back to your downloads. So for this, let's use make mockups. Okay, so here it is. Boom. I hit zoom to fit. So my logo is all the way right here because I had to make it fit the mockup. So boom, you got the mockup right here. Let's make the logo a little bit bigger so you can see it. Alright. So this is zip up hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I can't, same thing, I can't customize the color, I can't do anything. So we gotta go over here, convert the vector. Since it doesn't have a background, like I said, some PNG vectors already come without the background. So I could just go straight to next and hit the colors I need, black and gray. Try to get like a little bit of that zip. You know what I'm saying? So 3 colors, that's the max. I say. If anything other than 3 colors, it's gonna be hard to vectorize. It's ready. Hit OK. Now I can change the color now. You know what I'm saying? I can change the color, but look. Now I can't go real specific to how I want it. You know what I'm saying? What if I want the hood to be a different color? What if I want the zip to be a different color? So in order to do that, click on this again, go to shaping, break apart by curves. That way it breaks each part down. It renders each part down. So where you can have full customization on the hoodie. If you want a specific fabric. So this one kind of looks dope. But let's just do the colors. Want like let's make it like a cream type fabric. They have colors where you can just hit like colors, but I like to make my mockups look like as realistic as possible. So when I send it over, you know what I'm saying? Or what's that one? Is it Sheepa? Sheep. I don't know what that one fabric's called, but if you want specific like textures, you know what I'm saying? You can type up that textures like this, I have a hoodie like this where it's like soft carpet type feel. You can use that. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just trying to Sherpa or something like that. Yeah, that's what it's called. So Sherpa. Alright. So boom. Let's use this right here. This is like a cream look kinda. Save image as. Oh, and the image, make sure the image is just like there's nothing like you see how there's something I don't know why I'm pointing like hold on, let me move my camera. You see how there's something on the image. Make sure it's completely blank like this one. Like make sure it's completely blank like this right here. So that way there's nothing like you'll see when I add it. But say your hoodie. Boom. Now what I usually do is delete this. Don't need it. So boom. Now I got this, right? Now you wanna hold up, move this towards the center. You wanna click the first part of the hoodie, right? Hold on. Right here. Now go to text. Usually you can just select the whole thing, then boom. But I might just have to do like little by little. Import the texture you got. So where is it? Now it has to be a JPEG file or a PNG file. That's the only way. So luckily this is one. Now I can click that texture. Hit OK. Now you see, boom. Now you see how it looks more realistic, that carpenter look. You know what I'm saying? Just go over here. Usually you can just do with the whole thing, but because I got OBS up right now, it can't. The computer can't even process all that. So you just do it with each one real quick. This way is more tedious, but this is how I used to do it before. You know what I'm saying? Before I knew I can just boom do all that. So but you get the idea, you know what I'm saying? Do that with the whole thing. Now to add this, let's put this to front. If you want the logo, you know what I'm saying? Put that to the front. Now I got my logo over here in the corner. Now you can add this and put whatever you want, like embroider or puff. You know what I'm saying? Emboss. There's a lot of ways you can use this, but boom, you can put that on there like that. And you just do the same thing with the other hoodie. You can add a back type logo. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this logo would look a lot better on the back. But for right now, let's just keep it like this. And the inside, you can get the inside too. Hold up, it's just being weird. There we go. So now I got the inside. This will just change the whole thing. See, that's what I was trying to do at first. Now, boom. Now it's all. See how it's all. What I do is usually I make two, so like you can see how the specific. I'm gonna change the color for real. I'm gonna change the color because it really don't match together. If it was like black, it would look better. But for just for this video right now, I'm just keep it how it is. But I usually make two so you can see how the actual image you want looks like. So if you just want to, let's try this one more time. If you want to just make all this, boom, the same. Boom. Now you got a hoodie and the specific texture too to look realistic. To send your manufacturer, you can add. If you go to shape, you can add arrows. You know what I'm saying, and point to specific like parts of the hoodie. Add an arrow, point to the. You know what I'm saying. I want this to look like that. This to look like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot you can do with this, man. So that's just the basics of it right now. I can get a little way more in depth, but I just wanted to show y'all just the simple way of doing this. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it.